All right, so have you ever had like one of those projects or maybe a client where everything just feels scattered?
Oh, yeah.
Like you've got emails everywhere, to-dos are all over the place. You can't seem to get a grip on everything.
Totally. I think we've all been there, right?
Ugh, it's the worst. And you know, it's funny.
What's that?
I was actually just watching this video by this guy, Žarko Srzić. He's like a digital tech whiz from Croatia.
Okay.
And he had this really cool system using just Gmail and Google tasks. And I was like, wait a minute. This could be a game changer.
Gmail and tasks. Interesting. I use those every day.
Right. So do I, but I never thought about using them together this way. He calls it the anchored email and anchored task approach.
Anchored email, huh? I like the sound of that. Tell me more.
The sources that I sent you were so fascinating because they talk about a trick within Gmail. That,
oh, yeah.
You know, it's not even really a hidden feature. It's more like a clever use of features that we already have access to.
Yeah, it's almost like a secret handshake or something.
Right.
Like you have to know the trick, and then you're in this club of people that are super organized.
Right. And I've been using labels in Gmail forever, but I've always just thought of it as like
color coding.
Color coding. Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Like to just kind of like visually separate things.
Yeah.
But this is like so much more powerful than that.
Absolutely.
So how does this whole thing work?
So the sources focus on what they call an anchor email, and I think of it more like a hub email.
Okay.
It's basically this one email that you tag with a specific project name, and it kind of becomes the center of gravity for everything related to that project.
I like that. So it's like a black hole
Yeah.
for this specific project, and it's sucking in all the related information.
Exactly. Yeah, that's a great way to think about it.
Okay, well, I'm very visual, so I appreciate that. Okay,
Yeah.
so walk me through it. What are the actual steps here?
Okay, so let's say you're working on this big project for a client, and we'll just stick with what the source called it.
Sure.
Client X.
Okay.
The first thing you do is you create a label in Gmail called Client X. Very simple.
Super easy done.
All right, step 2 is you send yourself an email, and in the subject line, you put Client X, and then you apply that Client X label to that email. And this is your hub email or your anchor email. And now here comes a really cool part. You actually create a task from this email in Google Tasks.
Wait, hold on. I go into this Client X email, and there's a way to make it a task.
Yes. And that task automatically gets that label Client X. So now it's all connected.
Okay, but I mean, I could just make a list of tasks. Why is this so special?
Okay, so this is where the magic really happens. Every time you get a new email about Client X, you add that label to the email, and then you go to your hub email and you click on the Client X label. And what Gmail does is it filters and shows you every single email related to Client X all in one place.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
I spend so much time like scrolling
I know, me too.
through my inbox trying to find things. So that alone is like worth gold.
Okay, but couldn't I just use a project management app for this?
You could, but think about it. We're already living in our email, right? So this is keeping everything super streamlined. And I mean, the beauty of this is how simple it is.
Right.
You don't have to learn any new software, no extra steps.
Yeah.
I'm sold. I'm already thinking about all the ways I can use this for, research for the show, for planning my next trip,
Absolutely.
for, my never-ending home renovation. This could be applied to everything.
Yeah, and what's really cool is this whole idea of context switching that the sources talk about. Every time you jump between apps and platforms, your brain takes a little productivity hit.
Right.
This keeps everything in one flow.
So we're not just getting organized, we're actually becoming more efficient thinkers.
That's the idea.
That's incredible.
Ah.
Okay, listeners, I would love to hear how you were using this system.
Yeah.
Hit us up on social media, and in the meantime, happy organizing.
Good luck.
Bye.
Bye.